Hi guys, it's been a long time. I got a guest here. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Songbin Park, and I'm a sneaker designer.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I'm ready for it.
Okay. Songbin has been a member of my online footwear design school at Naver. He's been for how long? He's been
It's been
member
3 years.
3 years,
Yeah.
and he's the most consistent. I repeat, the most consistent
That's right.
and also hardworking member. I was really impressed how fast last few years he's been improved. Some of the evidence came out. For example, last year he applied for this Adidas global headquarters in Germany. They actually recruited internship, and he applied it. And how many they actually picked for the internship?
300 or 400 people applied it, and
Okay.
one person is picked in my position.
Oh, okay. So they only select one person for the intern job, not the full-time footwear design job. He proved himself that he was very, very close to the top. And also during the interview, he had several times that, was it the production designer, the footwear designer?
Footwear designer and a part of the performance running.
Okay, so the guy who works there actually really give him a credit. You were top 5 contender, but this time, because of this and that, you couldn't make it, but somehow he recognized his value, his talent, hard work, nice portfolio. So today, first time in my YouTube channel, I'd like to have him as a guest. Also, I want to review his portfolio / all the fantastic sketches. So we're going to go through the Adidas project first. So why don't you explain them? What was the design brief and what was your intention?
At the first time, the Adidas design tags there is 2 design tags. First is original running and performance running.
Mhm.
And I was picked from the performance running, and there is 5 subjects. That first is what will the future of performance sports look like, and what means performance and competition in sports in the future. And third thing is pioneering and the innovation in sports. How will this look like? And the 4 is sustainability in sports. And the 5 is how do you see Adidas in performance sports in very Olympics? I thought they want me to design the future of the running shoes, and I want to focus on the carbon plate. At the first time, I want to break the rules in the world athletes. So there is 2 topics. The one topic is the most contain more than one rigid body, one rigid structure. And if there is 2 parts, there have to be in the one plane. So this gonna be fit in the rules, and this gonna be fit in the rules. But this kind of 3 structure can be in the rules, and there is 2 parts, but there is not the one in the one plane. So this is not gonna be in the rules. So I want to break these rules, and I thought about these kind of lines. So this is actually one structure, but this kind of plate is not one plane in curved. And there can be in 2 parts, like the upper parts and the lower parts. So I want to start these kind of sketches first.
The very first time I saw this, just simple line sketches here, that to me, it was the beginning of how to think outside the box. Okay, there's a rule, and sometimes, rules meant to be broken. And I think maybe it would be more appropriate to say, instead of word breaking it, maybe we can say go around it, or think outside the box, or twist it in a way that we don't have to, violate a lot of regulations, providing some of the fairness of the game, and also prevents some of the athletes' injury issues.
Safety.
I thought that was a really clever solution, even though this is just as one simple line. But I mean, look at this. There's different shapes, zigzags and waves and circles, ellipse. It's all one line. So technically it's one plate, but this is using this designer's very bright solution. This is what I call design solution starts right here. So when I saw this, I just couldn't wait to look at the next page and next solutions. And for me, that was when I saw this, I got hooked, totally hooked. Yeah, and then you'll see the next page how this idea becoming blooming.
And after that, I make some design brief and see some other companies how they do and how they solve this problem. And the first is avoiding the rules, and the second thing is maximize the responsiveness. So also there is good forms and the mid source, but I want to make some adding the responsiveness and the style. I want to make looks fast and muscular and can hook someone's mind.
I'm pretty sure that most of you viewers watching this video right now is probably footwear designer wannabes. I mean, this whole channel is all about helping you guys. But if the professional, when they look at this design brief slash his intention, his imagination, his solutions, they will probably criticize first because of their knowledge of complete, how they made, how they structured, how they actually manufactured, cut it, shaped. It has to have a certain mold to have that sort of curvy volume or contour, I guess. But just bear with me. We don't want to talk about technical difficulties here. I just want to talk about just let yourself free, go wherever your mind just leads you. Later, you're going to have enough problem when you actually become a professional designer. You want to get involved in footwear design. You want to use your talent. You want to show your potential. You want to prove that you have certain ability to solve some problem. Okay, that's good enough as a starter, as a beginner, right there. A lot of people can say, okay, this cannot be done. This cannot be done. Yeah, they can say that. But once you start listening all of those negativity or too much information, that will kill you. That will kill your imagination. So I would say just open your eyes, open your mind, and just absorb what creativity can offer you. And so when you look through all the sketches, don't worry about how you're going to make these things later. Don't worry about it now. This is a time that we're going to have some fun with the designs and sketches.
And as you said, I have some advice who did Adidas internship first, and he said to me, there is no one who wants to see and who asks you how do you make it
Exactly.
to intern. So he said to me, free your creativity and if there is a reason, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So it makes me very feel so free and that makes me some kind of proud.
Yeah. So I think it's really good that you coming out here and sharing your great experience. It could be really encouraging for many of you who wants to be a footwear designer, want to apply a job soon. Maybe you already got it or you don't get it yet, or it doesn't matter. I think sharing this sort of information, particularly from him instead of me, I think it's a really direct message to, hey, you can do it too. I mean, don't be afraid. A lot of people, especially students, I'm not sure this sketch is right or this way is right or wrong. Hey, there's no right or wrong in design. There will be only maybe better or worse, but don't be scared, don't be shy, just draw. And you can share your sketches and design with me. You can send to me. You can share in our blog. I can always give you nice feedback, constructive feedback, a positive and sometimes a negative. But it will grow you. It will make you grow. It will make you better. So please share with us.
this was the mood for the function and style. And the first function, I want to make something like a fold. And there is this fold plate or the 널뛰기 in South Korea.
How we can explain 널뛰기 in English? 널뛰기, standing seesaw, jumping,
Yes.
something like that. But anyway, when you see the picture, you'll get it.
And the style, I want to make some geometric kind of style.
Geometric, okay.
Yeah. And this was my strategy because if there is some kind of angles, a lot of angles, and that makes a lot of light and shadow, and that can hook someone's mind because it can be recognizable in the far away from here. So
Yes.
this was my strategy for the apply the job.
Good. That iconic character lines, Lamborghini, Urus. Think about what you want, how you want to proceed in your design, what kind of line you want to use.
Yeah.
Is even those, what I like about these is like this is a forwarding, but see how this arrows completely opposite backwards. So this is kind of pushing direction, this is forwarding the direction, and all of these helping you to achieve a certain direction, where you want to go, how you want to characterize your maybe carbon fiber, the line from the side, or the missile lines. Yeah, this is good.
Because I want to use the carbon plate folded, so
Yes.
I want to see the every power and responsiveness has the 작용 반작용. I don't know how to say in English, but I want to show that in the function sketch. And as you said, I use the every arrows. There is small arrows and big arrows for the show the 작용 반작용. And this was the first idea sketch, and this probably the Adidas Adios Pro 3 or 2. So this was the carbon plate sketches that can be folded or the curve or wave. I want to use every idea in my mind. I want to show that everything here. So a lot of sketches in here, but I want to use the that can responsive at the forefoot and the heel. So this kind of two sketches were picked, and after that I picked this sketch. So because this kind of be give responsiveness for the forefoot and the heel same time.
From here to these, I've seen these sketches, I don't know, maybe a dozen times, more than that, but I still get goosebumps because it may look like very simple line sketches. However, nobody thought of replacing carbon plate with such a zigzagged or wavy or circular or step kind of looking or ellipse even. I mean, I'm sure there are, some people thought about it, but I'm pretty sure once they thought about it and then they did, with carbon plate? No, you can't make that. And then I'm pretty sure they tossed the sketches. However, think about it this way. He started as a carbon plate idea, and there's regulations about it. But what if this is just some other form of a material or other kind of a plate? Palex, nylon fiber, any kind of other very rigid propulsion give sort of plate. It can be done. I'm pretty sure it can be done. And some of the more simpler structures, for example, like Z shape.
Yeah, that is a simple one.
Yeah, maybe there's a way to make it as a prototype, not as a traditional carbon plate making methods, but the forged way. We can make that too. So yeah, sky's the limit. And on these, I see so much potentials. And he just started with one simple idea: how am I gonna tweak or make avoid that regulation of carbon plate currently the world athletes provides. But that restriction wasn't that limitation for him. He just thought about many other options.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter. He knew that in reality, carbon fiber cannot be manufactured in this way. I think it's really important. That is, he actually wasn't afraid to go through all the variations and he drew it. So, and here's a proof.